Your most expensive model just renamed a variable. In the same chat, it judged an authentication boundary. One chat, one model, every job. That is why the bill is high, and the work gets worse. You didn't install a tool. You hired a manager. He runs the team. You only talk to him. He interviews you first, batches of at most 4, each with his recommendation. Then he stops asking. The plan becomes tickets on a board. Then the team goes out. A scout reads the repo. Cheap tier, read-only. Implementers take one story each on their own branch with an empty scrollback. What they find goes into the journal in your repo, so the reviewer starts already knowing it, and a crash or a compaction changes nothing. The reviewer grades the diff and cannot edit it. Otherwise, it approves its own patch. A good manager doesn't put a principal engineer on a grep. Roles resolve to tiers in one file. Security review always gets the strongest tier, and no flag or cost setting can lower it. All of it lands on one page. 5 agents running, 2 questions waiting on you. That card crossed into done by itself. Nobody dragged it there. This is Tyran, building Tyran. Halfway through, you remember something else, so you say it. It doesn't land in the scrollback. It becomes a ticket, queued as T9. A real decision comes back with a recommendation, not a shrug. You answer here, and the run carries on. Then the bill. 4.5 million tokens across 404 requests. 55% of those tokens were the manager's own context. The manager gets its own row, so nothing hides inside the total. The scout's whole reconnaissance cost 3 cents. This is not an estimate. It is the bill. Speak clearly, at a natural pace, with quiet confidence and a little warmth. None of this is a prompt asking nicely. A hook decides before the tool ever runs. A commit carrying a secret is refused, even inside a markdown file. A report with no command output is refused too. It blocks silence, not forgery. You try to close the session. It refuses. Once. The team runs the retrospective on itself. One lesson is promoted. One is rejected. One is retired. Work you keep asking for becomes a skill. The same failure 3 times becomes knowledge. 5 times, it becomes a rule in your repo. That was one request. You made 2 decisions. The team did the rest. 2 commands inside Claude Code, then /Tyran setup. It's open source.